recording. You have a female primary guardian angel that passed of something underlying medical, almost feels yet another Cancer person. Like we have like a mother energy, and she has glasses and she's a little older. So that is your primary guardian angel, and she draws she's a little ornery, does the housewife thing, she likes to keep to herself, and so this is like a primary guardian angel with you. She's happy. She goes, it's medical that makes me ornery, and I was like, okay, fine. Okay, cool, Desirae, gotcha. Now we're talking to Erich, which is a young male, I'm going to assume, right? All right. Ooh. Suddenly, unexpectedly, we don't see it coming. I feel like there's no way to put it back together. Almost feels like tragic and impact of some sort. Pronounced Eric. Love it. It ends up filtering you out. You can tag her or reply to her as well. I have no idea who that could be. Okay, cool. Well, when you read back your reading, you take these signs and symbols that I gave, and I'll show you here on TikTok. You take these signs and symbols and you show it to your family and see if you guys can identify that crazy lady. Let's say she has a hard time walking toward the end, and then short gray hair, so I'm going to say it's like a grandma figure. Maybe she's frail and does this, and typical grandma, it seems like. Okay, cool. So, let's talk to Eric. So I would say suddenly, don't necessarily see it coming. Seems like going, gone happens all at once. And then tragic. And then I feel like we're like finding out via phone call. I can't freaking draw, so finding out via phone call. And then it's one thing leads to another. I'm going to say unintentional, but like, damn, that's some timing. Eric and I were in an accident and he died. Wow, that's a wild perspective. Okay, tragically, one thing leads to another. Didn't see it coming, suddenly unexpectedly, like an accident, going till you're absolutely gone. And it was only 2 months ago, December 4th. Were you driving or was he? He says, I'm so happy you made it. He looks at you like an endearing big brother. Who is this to you? He goes, you've already seen me in dreams. He goes, I'm fine. He goes, Kato, tell her I'm fine. Kato, tell her I'm fine. I'm like, oh my God, you're so handsome. I'll tell her you're okay. And he passes before his time. And he says he's had dreams of you since you ended up passing. Now listen, here's another thing, just a side note so we can say this out loud so it makes sense and it stays consistent. People that have passed tragically or underneath a year typically come through in and out and or with another spirit. So the fact that that old lady came through, whether you know her or not, pretty significant to the fact that Eric didn't die but 2 months ago. And she said that he was driving and he was my husband. He missed a turn and slid on ice into a tree. And I'm like, this man is so endearing. I'm like, you're so handsome. He's so loving. He goes, I'm so happy that you made it. If there had to be an exchange, listen, he could not have lived with himself without you. You take care of so much. You mean so much to so many people. You emotionally are capable than so much more than you give yourself credit for. He goes, don't get rid of anything. Keep everything. Make a million things. Get the tattoo. Keep the ring on forever. It's okay. I'm right here. Okay. And he's happy to see you. He's got these cheekbones. He seems like he's taller than me. I would give him at least like 6'10" or 6'10". Jesus. No, I'd give him at least 5'10" plus, little leaner. His face, like, you know, it's like if you're looking at him, mine goes almost straight like a square. His indents a tiny little bit, okay? I do have a grandpa that passed, but my grandmas are both alive. Well, you're gonna have to figure out who that lady is. At least we got him on the line. I don't know who the old lady that brought him through is. I just work here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and so he is, yeah. And in his description, he says, Hey, no way. No way I could forgive myself. Didn't see it coming, happened suddenly, going, gone. So he was going in a car until he ends up hitting ice, hitting a tree. He goes, she's okay. She come out almost absolutely unscathed, Kato. Everything's fine. I've been getting tattoos and everyone says I need to stop. What are the chances that I'm like, girl, do your thing. Get the tattoos. Enjoy your life. Live some freedom. You're doing great. Emotionally handle yourself. You know what? Ink therapy. And Desirae says, I've been getting tattoos and everyone says I need to stop. Well, guess what? Your husband's here to say that you deserve to do whatever it is you want to do. You don't need to stop. If they mean something to you, anybody that loves you will love those too. He loves them. Isn't that what matters? And he's okay. And he goes, see you in your dreams, baby girl. And he gives you a big old smooch, okay? Oh, and listen, and then she just texted, tell him his baby girls miss him. What did he just say? He goes, I love you, baby girl. And you just texted, and you just said, tell him his baby girls miss him, and he literally just said the words baby girl before you even said that. He knows of you. He knows of the kids. It was a good exchange. If it had to be one of you, you're the one that could have handled staying. He's sorry that it even had to happen, but if given the opportunity, he's choosing him. He always called us three his baby girls, and there he is saying it to you before you can even ask me, and me and you have never met a day in our lives to the best of my ability or knowledge, you know. So, incredible. Everyone says the kids would have been worse if it was me that was gone. My right ear is ringing. Girl, he is coming through and validating everything, okay? Get the tattoos, and in the respect that you were the parent that needed to make it, everyone is right. So there's that. Boo. Okay, love you.